y'all can say what y'all want to. Luke Kennard is one of the best shooters to ever play in the NBA.
Agreed.
Ever. Dude, over his career, is shooting 44% on 4.4 threes per game. That's one of the best shooters that the game has ever seen. I don't care if his threes are butt naked, wide open, and it's only corner threes. You get threes. When you shoot the ball, you make them. The thing about why I don't care about shot quality, especially for the Lakers, is because A, his shots are going to be probably of quality anyways, just because the three creators he's playing with. But B, his job, Luke Kennard's job, isn't to ISO. His job isn't going to be to shoot contested shots or shoot anything like that. Your job is probably going to be able to, because Luka still has to get his shots. LeBron has to get his shots. Austin Reeves has to get his shots. DeAndre Ayton, believe it or not, he still has to get his shots. Luke Kennard's job is to come in and play a role. His job is he's probably going to shoot a max 5-6 shots a game. So I want his looks to be open. The Lakers are getting off of Gabe Vincent and getting Luke Kennard. This, to me, is a major upgrade for the Lakers. They get a shooter, and they just get somebody that can score and fill up the basket. And, I mean, everybody is saying he's not much of a defender. Gabe Vincent wasn't much of anything, and he was getting playing time. So at least they're getting a guy that can contribute, shoot, put the ball in the bucket, is a threat. I like that next to Luka, Austin Reeves, and Bron. I'm not mad at it.
I just think that the emergence of, really quickly, Damian, the emergence of Nickeil Alexander-Walker, I think he made Luke Kennard expendable.
Luke Kennard's just not
good. It was also Buddy Hield too, though. They just got Buddy Hield, so it's
but if you're not
we had a shooter, now we got another shooter. You guys are relatively
similar. Yeah.
Similar.
I mean, if you're not a basketball sicko, you won't know things like Tim Hardaway moving to 19th all-time in three-pointers made, and Trey Johnson.
How about that?
Potentially being, the first rookie ever, 50, 40, 90, like all these things. So, but a lot of people don't know, like Luke Kennard from a split shooting perspective, having one of the most efficient shooting seasons in NBA history, man. And I know it's not like crazy volume, but this is an upgrade for a team that's arguably one of the worst three-point shooting teams in the league, man. And as Ron said, Gabe Vincent wasn't really doing much of anything except cardio out there. So,
Mars, that's what the
divide
is.
For sure.
That's where the divide is with you and I. Like you say, he's not good. Like, can we just dumb down what he is though? Like the one thing that he is, he can shoot the long ball. He's always been able to do that.
In theory, yeah.
He's always been able to do that. And with him being able to do that, will he get more quality looks running with Luka than he did running with a playmaker like what he had in like what he had in Atlanta, right? With Dyson Daniels, right? Or Jalen Johnson. Will he get more quality looks? Probably. So it's gonna. I think it's gonna look different, when he's standing at the long ball line and James is kicking it out to him, or Luka is kicking it to him in transition, as opposed to Dyson Daniels making plays for him. I think it's going to look a lot different. Because what I don't want to do, Mars,
another unplayable defender who doesn't shoot threes unless they're wide open.
And you know what? I think
he's
that
be butt naked wide open though.
Yeah, sure. And even then, you'll be lucky if he shoots 4. Shout out to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to increase.
Any team that's employed Luke Kennard has had the same complaints. It's going to be DeAndre Ayton all over again. Lakers fans going to complain that the man won't shoot the ball. Shout out to him. He's going to keep his 50% though. He's going to shoot 4 threes. He's going to make 2 of them. And Lakers fans going to complain that the moment anyone's near him, he won't look at the rim. Then they're going to complain about the fact that he can't guard anyone. And guess what? They employ Austin Reeves, Luka Doncic, and LeBron James, and Rui Hachimura, who already don't guard. So yeah, shout out to Luke Kennard. Golf clap. He's going to be unplayable in the playoffs. He's going to shoot 4 threes. But you know what? He's better than Gabe Vincent. So it costs nothing. I'm not complaining that they made the trade, but acting like he's going to make a difference for them. No, he's not. He's not.
I do think
especially
he's
in the playoffs.
Yes,
in the playoffs, I'm 84% sure Luke Kennard will play about 12 minutes a game in the playoffs.
And in those 12 minutes, the open looks.
In those 12 minutes, he'll look at the rim once and get fried on defense. That's what.
Because if Maron and me had this conversation about him as a go get it type of dude. Well, he gets out in transition, playing with Luka, playing with James. He's spotting up at that long ball line, and I think he's going to get a lot more open looks. To your point, Mars, and he's going to crack them. So even if I do get 15 minutes and I get 2 or 3 threes, that could be the difference in winning and losing games.
Well, here's the thing. He opens up driving lanes mega for Luka. Now, again, having someone like Rui Hachimura there, that's one thing. Gabe Vincent, that's another thing. There's a quality of shooter that you cannot leave. You cannot
He's
leave
one of
him.
them, yeah.
And he is
He's
one
a
of them.
specialist. Yeah.
So any poor, like, I mean, he's at nearly 70% effective field goal percentage this year. Granted, you can complain
is
about the volume
ridiculous.
all you want. His true shooting percentage is in the 98th percentile. His shot quality is in the 100th percentile. 100th percentile.
He leads the league
And
in
his
3-point percentage.
And his
Yeah,
three,
when you have a
and-
100 percentile shot quality, yeah.
okay, but his 3-point attempt rate, to your point, is in the 85th percentile. So that's not that bad.
That's based on a percentage of his shots, is it not?
Yes.
Yeah. All he does is shoot threes, but that doesn't mean he shoots a lot of threes.
Right. So again, like
Per 100 possessions, you love that stat. What's he shooting? Like eight threes per 100 possessions?
Yeah.
7.5.
7.5
Tell me what.
to 8. But
That's not
here-
high
but here's the
volume for a
thing.
player of Luke Kennard's caliber. That's
Okay.
terrible.
But given that, has he ever played with a shot creator as good as Luka, who's going to create as many open looks as Luka? Because again, okay. So here's the thing, Mars. You are measuring the threes that he takes. I am measuring the threes that he doesn't take on account of the fact that he is not open, and that volume.
You're not a great shooter if all you do is shoot open. I'm sorry, like.
No, I agree with you.
Tell me
I agree
one
with you.
shooter of Luke Kennard's caliber who's 100 percentile in shot quality. That shit doesn't make sense. That's counterintuitive. That means he only shoots good looks. He only shoots a shot that is guaranteed to go in. So shout out to him, he makes it. You give him credit, golf clap. He makes 50% of his threes. Fantastic. 100 percentile shot quality is criminal. Buddy Hield, I can guarantee you, is not 100 percentile shot quality. We know Steph Curry's not 100. We know those guys are not 100 percentile shot quality. You know why? Because good shooters have to shoot with a semi-contest. They have to shoot where they have to pump fake a closeout and shoot a sidestep three. If Luke Kennard has to do anything that isn't a wide open three, he's not going to shoot the ball. Memphis fans complained about that and he became unplayable in the playoffs. Hawks fans got him this year and complained about the same thing. Luke Kennard does not shoot any shots that you don't expect Luke Kennard to make. And when he's only going to take 3 of them a game and is going to get unplayable on defense,
would you believe me?
That's not a viable strategy. Now, I will say once again, I'm not saying it's a bad trade because he's better than Gabe Vincent. So once again, it's the same thing as the Ayo Dosunmu thing, but obviously bring it down. But like Ayo Dosunmu's cool, and because you gave up nothing to get him, good trade. Luke Kennard is but he's better than Gabe Vincent. So I'm not complaining that they made the trade. But what I'm disagreeing with is the idea that he's making a difference for the Lakers in meaningful high leverage games. He's probably not going to play that much. They're going to go Luka, Reeves, Bron, Rui, Ayton, Hayes, Vanderbilt. Who else is on their roster? Like they'll probably go 7 or 8 deep, and Luke Kennard will be probably the 8th man. Because you can't play him with Luka, Reeves, and Bron at the same time.
Right.
So you have to stagger them already. We know Luka's minutes going to go up in the playoffs to about 38, whatever. Bron's going to play high minutes. Reeves are going to play high minutes. But you can't play them all simultaneously. He's going to play about 10 minutes a game in the playoffs. And he's probably going to shoot 2 times.
No,
that's not a difference maker.
And to make this point, Steph Curry is 100th percentile shot quality.
I don't know. There's no way.
I'll throw you the link.
Steph and Curry is 100% shot quality.
Yes, sir. There you go. Shot quality.
I'm going to my good old friends of B-Ball Index. There's no way that's true.
Okay.
There's no way.
My thing is, like,
if that is true, then the stat's wrong. And
according to Crafted NBA, he is 100% shot quality.
I think the Lakers need more than just him. But
I don't think that matters though. Shot quality, like he's not supposed to.
Per B-Ball Index, Steph Curry is 2nd percentile in shot quality.
Well, this is a great place to say.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna trust my eye test. I don't know what to tell you. If you think Steph has 100% shot quality, then
But shot quality is a measure of the shots that are good for you, not the shots that are good for everybody.
Steph doesn't shoot shots that are good for anyone. He's just good at making bad shots.
Yeah, but they're good for him because
they're still not good for him. They're still bad shots.
Shot quality, in theory, at least, I don't know how B-Ball Index is tracking it versus how Crafted is tracking it, but obviously, if two websites that track analytics, one has ended up at the same thing at 100th percentile, the other is 2nd percentile. That's crazy. To me, shot quality should measure how good are you at consistently taking the shots that you are good at. So if you're a great mid-range shot taker, then you should take a lot of mid-range shots. If you're good at taking contested threes off movement, you should take those. I think the tracking stuff about this. Anyways, my point is the reason he doesn't take shots, the reason he won't take shots, I'm not arguing that he's some great shooter. I'm not arguing that you've gotten Klay Thompson in your prime because he's
B-ball
shooting.
index, Luke Kennard is a B.
He
in
is a great
70th
shooter.
percentile in shot
But
quality.
I think he is.
Which is
he-
probably
he-
more in line.
100% he
100
is.
percentile for both of them is probably egregious, but 100 percentile for Steph in shot quality is just, I'm not gonna buy into that. I'm just not.
Yo, y'all can say what y'all want to. Luke Kennard is one of the best shooters to ever play in the NBA. Ever.
Agreed.
Ever. Dude, over his career, is shooting 44% on 4.4 threes per game. That's one of the best shooters that the game has ever seen. I don't care if his threes are butt naked, wide open, and it's only corner threes. You get threes. When you shoot the ball, you make them. The thing about why I don't care about shot quality, especially for the Lakers, is because A, his shots are going to be probably of quality anyways, just because the three creators he's playing with. But B, his job, Luke Kennard's job isn't to ISO. His job isn't going to be to shoot contested shots or shoot anything like that. Your job is probably going to be able to, because Luka still has to get his shots. LeBron has to get his shots. Austin Reeves has to get his shots. DeAndre Ayton, believe it or not, he still has to get his shots. Luke Kennard's job is to come in and play a role. His job is like, he's probably going to shoot a max 5-6 shots a game. So like, I want his looks to be open. I want his looks to be.
I mean, I'm watching
quality.
every
Like,
three.
He's not going to be isolating. His looks are supposed to be open because of the guys that he's playing with.
When
And
teams
I'm
get
watching-
to
I'm
game-
watching
when
every
when
three.
teams get to game planning, you're gonna realize the problem when you have someone who's not willing to shoot degree of difficulty.
Okay,
Okay,
but
so
I'm
Miles, I
watching.
think
I'm
what-
watching his threes right now. Every three he's taken
too.
in 2024, 2025, they're not all open, dude.
No,
There's
you're
a
calling
lot
late
of
contest.
late
wait,
contests.
If you're
high
if you're
contests.
calling
Miles,
late
when you-
contest,
when-
I
when-
guess cool.
okay, see, that's what I'm talking about, Miles. Like a late contest.
Someone's
Okay.
jumping from their elbow to try and contest.
Someone
Someone
is
Right, or somebody's
someone is
close- or
4
somebody's
feet
closing
away
out
from him
on
when
you.
he gets the ball. Like he's not
Right.
wide open. You're
Somebody's
you're
Sure,
closing
a
out.
step back here. He
Let's
broke
just
that.
take-
shit.
let's
no,
take
dude,
argument
like you're
that's
talking about
true,
him like
though.
he's Domantas Sabonis shooting
Yeah, but let's
40%
just take-
from
let's take
three. He's
argument
not.
No,
one.
I'm talking about him like he's a sharpshooter who will only shoot low degree of difficulty shots.
Right,
And every
sure.
team that's employed him has complained about the same thing.
But
That's what I'm telling you.
what is it that you're looking for from him? Because he's not a face-up one-on-one guy who's just going to crack.
I'm
it right over
looking
top
for
of you,
someone who is
right?
not going to be unplayable on defense and is not only going
He
to shoot
actually
three
doesn't
threes
look
a
bad
game
on
because they've
defense,
decided
Mars.
that they
Yes,
can
he
only
is
shoot
off the
clean
ball.
looks. That's what I'm telling
Well-
you about. Joe, you're acting surprised. I told you about this in Memphis.
You did
And
tell
guess
me.
what? When
Yeah,
he was in
you
Memphis,
100%.
he became
Yes.
unplayable in the playoffs for two reasons. He won't look at the rim and he can't play defense. I'm saying the same thing is going to happen on the Lakers. And in high leverage games, Lakers aren't going to play him. And now you're acting like I'm saying something insane when he
No,
was
you're
on a
not saying
worse
anything
Memphis
new.
team
No.
and got moved down the rotation on
The
Memphis.
Lakers desperately need
The
him. That's for
Lakers-
damn sure.
The Lakers
Yeah.
desperately need defense.
Yeah,
They need someone who
defense,
can guard and shoot, not someone who can do one or the other.
Hmm.
That you
No,
can't
they need
employ
3-point shooting and
Luka
they need
Doncic,
defense. Yes.
Austin Reeves, LeBron James, and Rui Hachimura, and then say, let's add another fifth, even worse defender to the roster and expect heavy minutes.
How would you
Like
like
I said,
Lonzo
in
there?
the playoffs, he's going to play at most 15 minutes. In
Yeah,
the regular season, he will be cool.
That's
He can
fine.
shoot. In high leverage games, are we not talking about the Lakers? The Lakers, their
Yes,
goal
we're
is
just talking about the Lakers, Miles. That's
going
it.
far in the playoffs, is it not? So in high leverage situations, a
Mhm.
15 minutes a game guy who is going to be terrible on defense and shoot 3 times is not a needle mover. Like I said, not complaining about the trades. You traded Gabe Vincent, who sucks. So I'm not saying don't make the trades. What I'm saying is don't pretend like it moves the needle. Two different things. Once again, because someone asked me, am I saying Gabe Vincent's better than him? No,
That's not what you're saying.
he is better than Gabe Vincent. I would
just think that's
probably still make the trade if all you had to do was give up Gabe Vincent and a second. But to pretend
And
like
I
he is
disagree
a
with you.
needle mover
Oh,
for
no,
the
he's not
Lakers
savior,
in
that's for
the
damn sure.
playoffs is flagrantly, it's gonna be wrong. Like I don't know.
And I
It's
disagree.
going
And
to
I disagree with you.
the
I
same way
disagree with you
DeAndre
about the
Ayton
open look.
was
then,
not going to
and
be
I
a needle mover. You know why? Because the same things the Blazers fans complained about with DeAndre Ayton
disagree with
and
you
the
about
Suns
open
fans
look
complained about with
before.
DeAndre Ayton. Guess what? He's doing the same things on the Lakers. The same things that Hawks fans complained about with Luke Kennard. The same things that Memphis fans complained about with Luke Kennard. The same thing that Clippers fans complained about with Luke Kennard. He's going to do the same thing on the Lakers. That's how it works.
I'm
These
trying to
players
figure
don't
out
just
what they're
magically
complaining
change.
about, though, because again, if
Him
you're talking
not
about
shooting the ball.
no, I
I
get
told
what you're
you.
saying, Mars.
Enough.
Right, you
Enough.
said that you said that
He wants him to be a
month
gunner.
ago, Mars. You said that 5. No,
I want him
that's
to
not
be a
what he
good
wants.
player,
No,
ideally. That's
no,
what I want.
which he actually is.
He's
Which he
a
is.
pretty good
I
player.
think that
He's
I think
quite
the diff-
clearly
I-
a negative impact player. Quite clearly.
I think that I can't.
The
just-
Hawks are
I
a
can't
worse
just-
offense with him on the floor, and he shoots
See, that's what I'm
99%.
saying, Omar. I mean, see this.
Someone explain that. Explain how the Hawks are a worse offense with Luke Kennard on the floor, and he shoots. He has the
I
highest.
literally
efficiency
just
of
got
all
into
time.
I literally
How?
just got into a conversation with dude trying to tell me that the San Antonio Spurs were worse defense with Tim Duncan on the floor. Statistically, they were
don't
worse
even have the
defense
data
with him
for
on the
Tim
floor.
Duncan's first few years.
That's
They
what
don't-
I heard.
They don't have the data
So
for
what
Tim
I'm
Duncan's
what I'm
first few years.
the point that
And
the
B,
point
I
that I'm
don't
getting
even
at.
think that's true.
It's
I'm
yeah,
pretty
it's
sure
like
I
it was
checked
like
that, that's not
46%. It was like 46%, and it was like 46%, some nonsense
I'll-
like that
I
when he was
can-
on the floor.
I'll factually
But
look
with that
that
being,
up.
but with that
I'm
being
fairly
said,
sure
Mars,
that's
with that being said, Luke Kennard as a long ball shooter, right? With the amount of spacing that we have in the league, a guy like Luke Kennard, especially in transition with James and with Luka, is going to be able to knock down, to your point, open shots. Okay, sure.
Yeah,
Even when
absolutely,
guys
he
are
can do that.
attacking even a guy who's attacking a closeout, he is going to shoot. Now, what you're looking for is him to make tough shots. Now, I'm not looking for him to make tough shots. I'm looking for him to do what he's good at. I'm looking for him to catch and shoot in transition. I'm looking for when guys attack the defense like Luka, when somebody's closing out on him, I'm looking for him to shoot the basketball, which I've seen him do that. Now, he might not do that as much as you would like for him to do, Mars, but he does do that, right? With that being said, is he a lockdown defender? No, not even close. But you know what he will do? He will get in the gaps. Yes, he will get in the gaps. He will get deflections.
Memphis had a better,
I'm
Memphis had a
literally
better
sitting there
offensive
watching
rating
him
with him on
when
the
they
court.
played against. I'm literally
Bro,
sitting there
that's-
watching him when they play against the Trailblazers. He'll do this
Oh,
kind of stuff.
1 year.
He will do this sort of stuff.
All
So
he needs to do is make open shots, and he'll be a value.
that's it. And to your point, is he a needle mover? Mars, this is the same situation that I said. This is the same thing I said about Jose Alvarado. He may be more of a situational guy when he's with the Lakers. He may be a guy that he might not play 2 or 3 games, but he might come in and crack 4 or 5 threes and push them over the top. So I think this is good for the Lakers. I 100%.
It's not bad for the Lakers. For
The
sure.
Lakers
Yes.
need a lot. The Lakers need a lot. Like, let's not sugarcoat
Yeah.
it. The Lakers need a lot. But this is an upgrade in the shooting. And you probably
Definitely
take
an
it because
upgrade
Gabe
for sure.
Vincent was terrible. Yeah.
It's the panel. Religion get built on cam. Where the check throw smoke and the host go ham. You ain't never seen hoop talk hit the raw. Every take got weight, every night we drop. This that barbershop. Courtside, worldwide tone. Welcome to the only show that really feel like numbers jumping like the score.